Peace to the galaxy, it's your boy Supreme, and this is Invader Talk, a podcast for millennials and Gen Zs to bridge the gap between tribes by learning through one another. So today, I'm here with my guy, Trev Mulah. Okay.
You get me.
What's happening, bro?
We here, man. We in the A with it. You get me.
Go ahead and give the people a quick intro to Trev Mulah if they don't know, if they late.
Well, my name is Trev Mulah. I'm definitely crossing a lot of borders. I'm known for the international wave. A lot of the international features with a lot of the drill. I'm involved with that too. We got a lot more coming. A lot of big productions, you know what I'm saying? So, I also manage producers. I'm an artist as well. Artist first, but handle a lot of business. You get me?
Okay. A lot of business, music, you managing people, yo. How did you get into this lane?
I feel like what it was is I just sat back and watched the Jay-Z's and stuff, see how they really went corporate and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? And when I looked into that, I went to school for business as well, so it was just certain things I knew, I want to own stuff. I don't want to have people keep doing things for me. So I know, once you have ownership on certain things, it's you're more of a quality than just being somebody looking for everybody to do something for you,
No, I agree. I feel like business, and even myself, that's something I'm learning the every day is the business part. I feel like it's a lot of people that's creative that don't know how to monetize their dopeness.
That's a fact.
What would you say is the first start to somebody for them to start trying to all right, I want to do this, but how can I make some money off of it?
If you think about it, you should trademark it and stuff like that. Don't just put things in the air and don't, go by making sure you stamp it, I feel like once you come up with an idea, you need to follow through with it because somebody else going to hear it and do it. And if you look at the business side, it's not hard to make your money off of somebody else if they ain't do their job.
Yeah, okay.
If they doing the job and you just go and own it, they ask out because they working that hard and they never really took the steps to do the real business to make sure they good, Word.
I feel like you got to remain a student of the game. You saying you studying people like Jay-Z, and you also doing the music, you A&R, you managing people. So it seems like you got multiple hats, you wear multiple hats.
I do.
How important is it to you to just make sure that you're not just, just a rapper or just, is that important to you? It seems like it.
Yeah, I feel like as an artist, me, and as an individual as well, I thought about it. I'm I don't want to just be an artist, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm already talented enough to be an artist, but I feel like there's so many services you can apply to people within this music industry. And I feel 100% I get all the plugs, video guys, this, that, the third. People don't have these things. So now when people ask me, I'm just like a middleman. There you go. I'm plugging things together.
Putting pieces together for people.
Now I can even make my own services, off of stuff like that. So it's about strategizing. Don't just make yourself one thing. You might be a plug to a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I roll with it.
And you helping other people get, achieve what they're trying to do. Also, boost you up. You get your energy from giving other people energy.
They're gonna refer more people. There's things like that. I like to build relationships. I don't like burning bridges with people, because I noticed that a lot of artists don't think about that. They like to, one time they get that one time favor, and then it's screw you after that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta really build relationships, because you never know. That one time might have been that, but it might be something better coming on along the way with that same person that you probably just burnt the bridge with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel like relationships are more important than most people know. That's why opportunities, it's important to be conscious of who you hang around. I tell people that all the time. If you talking about something and everybody that you around is yo, you're a weirdo or whatever, you might just be around the wrong people. You know what I'm saying? You got to get around like-minded people that want to see you succeed and, want to see you be at the best you.
That's a fact.
Now, let's get into this music real quick, though. You say you involved in the drill scene, you know what I'm saying? I'm in Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? I've been in Atlanta for a minute, you know what I'm saying? So we got this, you know what I'm saying? We listen to Migos, Future, 21. Yeah. But New York style changed. And, well, I don't want to say changed, because it's been drill for a few. It evolved into drill.
Yeah.
Can you tell me about that? How it went, the transition?
I ain't gonna lie, if I sit there and tell you, it's gonna be a long
story. Okay.
But it's I've been around that the whole drill scene, behind the scene from the the very start, from when niggas was online beefing and all that crazy shit. I was managing some of them artists, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was managing artists and I didn't even know how to manage at that time. Like, I'm just having artists in the studio, stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? And most of these artists is big artists today. You know what I'm saying? Some of them probably fell off, but so it helped out. You know, once you keep people on the right path, they gonna work. And it's all about getting work done, content done. So at that time, I didn't know how big of a key I was to people. You know what I'm saying? So
that's how it be a lot of the time. You don't really be knowing until, like, you know what I'm saying, people start telling you what's going on. Now, let's talk about, you saying you're working with a lot of artists and you were just getting them in the studio. And so I guess, would you say you got an ear for music?
Yeah, 100%. Like, I could hear a beat and then know 100% which artist I think should get on that song. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, songs with UK artists and a couple of American artists. You have to know, like, who would sound good with who. You know what I'm saying? Because these UK artists, they don't really fully know us artists from here.
Yeah, they just they just going off what they see.
They
like,
just
on TV.
see it as everybody else, as an audience and fan base, like, oh, these guys is lit from America. You know what I'm saying? They don't really 100% know what's going on until they tap in with, like, you know, people that's really in the industry over here that managing artists and can actually make the features happen and the collabs happen.
Can you tell me, like, your top 5 right now that you tapping into artists? Like, it could be people in the UK, because, you know what I'm saying, you could be putting on people right now.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, Digga D is one, you know what I'm saying, because shout outs to him, he's from the UK.
Okay.
He's somebody that I was actually a fan. Like, I watched him blow up, and then he recently was on my live, and now we got a song, you know what I'm saying? So that was something I looked at, like, very amazing, you know what I'm saying? So he's one that I watched blow up very fast, and he's still doing it. So that's one. I got, you know, Gigs, you know, he messed with Drake, from the UK as well. He's definitely been in the New York a lot lately too. So, you know, shout outs to him. He's like one of the top, when it comes to drill, like the originators out there.
So my fault, I don't mean to cut you off, but I seen, because New York evolved in the drill, but UK also evolved in the drill, and you say you've been in both, like.
Yeah. I was, you wanna know what's crazy? I was living in the UK before pop really blew, like on some real New York drill, like going hard like with drill. So when I was in the UK, Chef G probably just blew up, like all the actual drill artists that's known now. Like 22G's was beating up on the artists that we were managing.
Okay.
So it was like all kinds of things going on, from the minor shit to the big shit. Because it was all those little things that made people tune into all these artists. Like, why are they beating up this kid? Why are they doing this to this? And then they all just built names and they big. You know what I'm saying? So it started.
So in the UK, is it much different though? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I remember it was that what was that one dude? Your man's not hot, and he was in the studio with that.
Yeah. Nah, UK is lit, because I feel like while I was there, like I told you, I was living there, and artists here was blowing up still. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And at that time, I was already lit in the UK.
Oh, okay.
Like, I'm as lit as they are in America, me in the UK. Okay. And that was before any New York drill. And I don't do drill. I rap, I sing melodic, you know what I'm saying? Like, I sing on melodic music, on drill beats. I don't go on that gang music check. I don't do that. You know what I'm saying?
So can you tell me then, what, like, because it seemed like you got a pretty good head on your shoulders. You saying you study people like Hov, you know what I'm saying, and you want to be a mogul. You putting people in positions. You see what, you know what I'm saying, like what needs to go on to make shit really pop. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Tell me, like what's next in the future for you?
Really, I know that my label that I'm running right now, I feel like it's gonna be one of the biggest independent labels. And I really have that feeling, like in my heart. I know that, like the way things just be coming together, and now I'm taking over, not just being an artist, but I'm going to take over the production side of it. I've got productions that's going to be. it's gonna be so much like this. Like people not gonna realize half the songs that's gonna be coming out is gonna be owned by my company.
Okay.
The beats alone.
So you already got it mapped out.
So I have the whole plan. Like I got the beats they want, and we gonna serve these celebrities the beats that they gonna get on, and we gonna keep collecting royalties just like that. Production, like you don't gotta just be an artist. You know what I'm saying? Like you could do everything else too.
Yeah, you say you gonna branch over into production. I feel like you can't just be one dimensional. I speak about this all the time. Like,
and I have a production team right now of like 5 producers.
Okay, so you saying you don't necessarily got to make the beat. You just
I don't necessarily make beats.
Okay,
no, I got producers that make beats, and they all signed to my label.
Okay, yeah. So you ultimately in the end you gonna have the biggest label in all type of, not just the music lane. You got people making the beats too. Mm-hmm. Can you tell me like what is the reason like behind it? Like what's your why?
Because I noticed that, you know, every artist need beats. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that's gonna always keep you making work in the game. If you keep getting the artists what they need to keep working, it's beats. You know what I'm saying? So noticing that, and then having to get the producers that really making fire. It wasn't that easy, but it came together because now there's producers that believe in me the same way I believe in them, and they seeing how easy it is now that I'm around so many big artists. All I gotta do is pull out my pack and be like, "Here's some beats," and they're gonna hear the beats and they're gonna jump on the song. And now I have a placement. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I feel like it's important to just have your moves planned out. It seems like you've been in the lab.
I got used to it, and I noticed how they move, and I just try to figure out, all right, how I'm not just push up on people as an artist. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody could do that. Oh, I rap, I do this. It sounds good, but people want to see like a little spark more to like what is it that I really want to fuck with you for? You know what I'm saying? And then I noticed that it's more than just being an artist. You gotta be a real character, a real person. You know what I'm saying? People gotta like you.
Yeah. Nah, for real though, it is more than just like, it be like,
you could work with somebody you don't like. You get me? And I don't want that. I like real
organic like relationships. Yeah. I think it is important to be around when you create, and to just, if you want to create the best thing possible, you got to be around people who love it and are just as passionate as you when y'all cooking up together. Mm-hmm. If not, it's gonna come down watered down or something. It's not going. The rate of success is not as high if everybody not all in it. You feel me?
That's a fact.
Now, what would you say to somebody who may not be all in it or might be questioning it? And you said you work with people. You know what I'm saying? You get them in the studio. What would you say to somebody who want to get in the studio but they ain't done it yet?
You have to start by getting in that studio, even if it's not around the biggest artists. Like you gotta start, because if you don't do it, you will never get nowhere. And I noticed that when I started, I was reaching out at first to people before I even got my content together, and that was not working.
Yeah,
so once I started focusing on myself, making my music, shooting my little videos, even if it was garbage, I was putting it out because I just want people to see it. Because now they're gonna see my garbage, start getting the quality up. You know what I'm saying? And I don't care. Like people would come up right now and delete every video they probably had. They think it's trash. Nah, you gonna see me from struggle to now. I don't care. You can watch it all. Watch it come up, because it's not easy, and I ain't got a front for nobody. You know what I'm saying? So I want you to see the struggle to where we at now. Man.
Do you believe that the process is important?
It is, because I don't want to be no overnight artist.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I know that I put in work like for years. A lot of people don't gotta know it, but when they finally do their research, they gonna see like this dude been working, and that's what people want to see. Like they don't want to just see somebody just pop up, because now they guessing like how long he gonna last.
Yep. That's all they waiting for. Is just you know what I'm saying, to put a chink in your armor once you pop up and look perfect, or like you know what I'm saying, like you got on too fast. I ain't gonna lie, I probably got over 500 songs. And they ain't even get a quarter of that. And then it just happened, you know what I'm saying?
They ain't even get a quarter. And whatever I put out right now, they loving it. And I make music for the ladies.
Okay, hey, I respect that. That's why I heard Tupac said I write for the bitches, man.
I keep girls around and girls is my audience.
Yeah.
And he brings the guys. You know what I'm saying? So to all artists, you gotta not just be. It's just cool to be gangster, but you gotta really understand your audience. Because now when you demanding stuff like, you know, I want my fans to do this and that, you gotta make sure you know who your fans are. You know what I'm saying? Because that's one thing I learned as being an artist. I gotta know who I'm actually dedicating my music to and how I can get them to do what I want them to do. Because when you getting this following, you're not just getting followers. That's your little army.
Yeah, that's your little...
You gotta look at it like that. Like you're dangerous
point,
like that. You got 500,000 followers. That's your army. Because you could tell 500,000 people to go report somebody right now, and they gonna go do it.
Yeah, there's a lot of power in that right now. Like when you just the power and just people knowing who you are, and then actively like wanting to tap into what you say. So like giving them a call to action.
Yeah, so that's what I'm just putting it today. Like when you get that power, you just gotta know how you utilize your power as an artist, because your words be taken seriously by a lot of people that you might not think it is. You know what I'm saying?
Well, great power comes great responsibility. Yeah.
And you gotta be level headed. You can't be big headed with that power. You know.
Now let me, for anybody that's watching this that don't know already where they can tap in, can you tell them like where they can tap in and what you got coming so they can check out your music?
You can tap in. I'm on Trev Mulah on all platforms: YouTube, iTunes, Spotify, everywhere. Trev Mulah. Instagram, real Trev Mulah right now. Main page back up soon. Y'all gonna see what's up. But look, we still viral. New videos coming soon. I got a lot of videos coming soon. I ain't even gonna lie. And I got a new EP. It's called Wet Vibes. And it's a lot of wet vibes on that EP. You get me?
It's already out?
Nah, it's coming out. I'm gonna drop it for my birthday, December 5th. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So
make sure y'all stay tapped in.
Wet Vibes. You know what I'm saying? Stay tuned for that. That's gonna be the song of the winter to keep the girl them in the rooms and stuff. You get me?
For the women.
When y'all cuddle up and ting, y'all gonna be playing Wet Vibes.
Hey, bro, I really appreciate you for joining me and Invader Nation, man. Any last closing words, bro?
Keep pushing, man. Shout out to all artists watching as well. You know, hope what you heard is motivational. You know what I'm saying? Because this is real life shit. You get me?
It's my guy, Trev Mulah. It's your boy, Supreme. And we out.
Bow!